Hey team, in this video I'm going to show you a couple of stretches to help with that hip mobility. First one we're going to do is we're obviously starting standing up. We're going to have our feet just wider than shoulder width apart. And then from there we're going to turn our toes slightly in, back up nice and tall. All I want you to do is tip forward, but what we'll make sure we're doing is pushing our hips back whilst we're folding forward and keeping our back in that neutral position. So you should feel a nice stretch coming through the back of the legs, calves, hamstrings mostly. Keeping that there nice and tall, hold for 10 seconds, and then come back to that standing position. We're going to repeat that 3 times. So back down, nice and slow and controlled. Neutral spine, hold for 10 seconds, and then back to the top. Again, once more. Down, fold. This time you should be folding a little bit further, pushing those hips back, nice and far. Spine neutral. You can release the hands down towards the ground, a bit of an extra stretch. You can go further if you can. My hamstrings are quite tight today. And then standing up after 10 seconds. The next one I'm going to do is a hip joint opening stretch. So we're going to go feet a little bit wider than we just had them, and we're going to slightly turn our toes out this time. And then from there, we're going to make sure again we keep our hips and back up nice and straight, and we're going to push over towards one side. What we don't want to see you doing is pushing your hips back and letting your shoulders fall forward. So shoulders stay up tall, hips stay in line with your leg, and then dropping over towards one side. Again, holding for 10 seconds. It's not a massive movement. You should feel that stretch up nice and high in that hip joint. And then come back to standing, swap that to the other side. So making sure those hips don't drop back, chest stays up tall. And then over to the other side. Again, other side. Repeat once more. Hips in, back straight. And then swap to that other side. Hips in, back straight. Pushing over, bending through the knee. Other leg straight. And back up to standing. Hopefully those 2 movements can help free up some hip mobility.